Today is 27th August 2025, Wednesday. I am Pampa Kuchlan, a member of Hosla, a senior citizen care startup organization. Yesterday we heard from Swami Dibakar Chaitanya Maharaj from Chinmay Mission, Kolkata. This was an inspiring initiative by Mr. Shantanu Mukhopadhyay, CEO of Hosla. We are moving forward on the spiritual path on a regular basis, and our spiritual journey blossomed as we heard from Swami Dibakar Chaitanya Maharaj. We thank our beloved Shantanu and wish him all the best. We all senior citizens above 50 years of age are participating in different activities from very beginning of the day through yoga, pranayam, meditation, and we follow a regular routine to keep ourselves energized and active. If you are above 50, you can join Hosla to find pure joy to get services which are urgent and useful. So dial 7811009309 to get more information and be a Hosla member to fill your life with pleasure. Now I am reading news from Hosla Radio. Today's headlines are: Vaishno Devi pilgrims killed in landslide. PM Modi avoided calls from Trump. United States changing visa system. Pakistan evacuates as India releases water from swollen rivers. Indian Army rescues stranded CRPF personnel. Prime Minister of South Pacific nation arrived in Delhi. Indian cricket stars to lose INR 200 crore. Pak drones in Poonch sighted. 17 workers from Cameroon returns. Taiwan bats for enhanced cooperation. Bengali actor Joy Banerjee passes away. Baluch women slam Pakistan. Other world news. 5 Vaishno Devi pilgrims killed in Jammu landslide 26th August. At least 9 people, including 5 Vaishno Devi pilgrims, were killed and at least 24 were injured on Tuesday in flash flood and landslide related incidents triggered due to incessant rains in the Jammu region. 5 pilgrims were killed and more than 14 were injured when a landslide hit them on the 13-kilometer trek to the Vaishno Devi shrine. PM Modi avoided 4 calls from Trump amid tariff tension. 27th August 2025. Washington. Prime Minister Narendra Modi refused to take 4 calls from American President Donald Trump in recent weeks against the backdrop of the tariff row. German newspaper Frankfurter Allgemeine Zeitung has reported, citing sources. The report suggests that this was the result of the depth of his anger but also his caution. A Japanese newspaper Nikkei Asia has made similar claims, saying Prime Minister Modi was avoiding Trump's calls, heightening Trump's frustration. India and US have drawn closer over the past 2 decades in a strategic bid to counter China, but with Trump's punitive tariffs in play, the once celebrated partnership is showing signs of unraveling, a prospect that has been so far welcomed by Beijing and Moscow. The 25% additional tariff imposed on India by US President Donald Trump came into effect on August 27, 2025. The Indian government is pushing a Swadeshi mantra to reduce the economy's reliance on exports, with Prime Minister Narendra Modi calling on Indians to be vocal for local and buy Indian goods. United States changing visa system H-1B in a major announcement that will shake up the American dream, impacting Indians. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick said that the US intends to change the immigration system, which includes changes in the H-1B visa program and green card. Lutnick outlined Donald Trump's gold card plan and said that only wealthy foreigners who invest $5 million in the United States will be given US residency. Pakistan evacuates thousands as India releases water from swollen rivers. Pakistani officials have started evacuating tens of thousands of people after neighboring India released water from overflowing dams and swollen rivers into low-lying border regions. The move on Tuesday came a day after New Delhi alerted Islamabad about possible cross-border flooding, the first public diplomatic contact between the two countries since a 4-day war in May. Indian Army rescues stranded CRPF personnel and civilians. August 27, 2025. The Indian Army Aviation evacuated 22 CRPF personnel and 3 civilians who were stranded near Madhopur headworks since Tuesday. Madhopur headworks, a barrage on the Ravi River in Madhopur in Pathankot, has been flooded because of rising water levels in the Ravi, Uch and Jalalian rivers following the release of water from the Ranjit Sagar Dam. Incessant rainfall and swollen rivers submerged many villages and low-lying areas in Punjab, prompting massive relief and rescue operations in the several districts. Prime Minister of the South Pacific nation arrived in Delhi on Sunday. Against the backdrop of the US imposing 50% tariff on Indian goods, Fijian Prime Minister Sitiveni Ligamamada Rabuka on Tuesday said he has conveyed to Prime Minister Narendra Modi that somebody is not very happy with you. But then you are big enough to weather those discomforts, Mr. Rabuka told PM Modi during their recent meeting. Mr. Rabuka arrived in Delhi on Sunday on a 3-day trip to shore up Fiji's ties with India in a range of areas such as maritime security, trade, health, digital technology, and capacity building. Indian cricket stars to lose INR 200 crore after online gaming ban. August 27, 2025. A report has looked into the financial impact that the online gaming ban will have on cricket, with India's star players set to take a big hit. The Indian government is recently imposed ban on real money gaming through the online gaming bill is said to be one of the most consequential economic decisions in cricket history. It is a policy that will affect all corners of the cricket ecosystem, from the biggest names in the sport to the up and coming cricket leagues scattered worldwide that were bankrolled by these gaming companies. Pak drones sighted in Poonch, Jammu, 25th August. The Indian Army on Monday foiled an infiltration attempt along the line of control in Baramulla district of North Kashmir, officials said. The infiltrations were challenged, resulting in a brief exchange of fire. No casualties have been reported so far on either side. A large-scale search operation is currently underway in the area, officials said. 17 workers from Jharkhand trapped in Cameroon returns home. Ranchi, 17 migrant workers from Jharkhand who had been stranded in Africa's Cameroon for the past several months returned home safely on Monday following the intervention of the Ministry of External Affairs. The workers belonging to Bokaro and Hazaribagh districts were among 19 people who had traveled to the West African nation through a private agency to work. Supreme Court asks 5 comedians. Supreme Court on Monday directed stand-up comedians Sami Raina, Vipul Goel, Balraj Paramjit Singh Ghai, Nishant Jagdish Tanwar and Sonali Thakkar to tender unconditional apologies on their social media platforms, including YouTube, for their alleged insensitive remarks against persons with disabilities. Taiwan bats for enhanced cooperation with India. Taipei, 25th August. Amid efforts by India and China to mend fences after prolonged tensions in the wake of the Ladakh military standoff, Taiwan has expressed confidence that New Delhi will continue to support its cause and take steps to deepen India-Taiwan cooperation in diverse areas, including the critical semiconductor sector. On the Dalai Lama, the Taiwan Foreign Minister Lin Chia-lung said Taiwan has the highest respect for the Tibetan spiritual leader who has been living in exile in India. Bengali actor and BJP leader Joy Banerjee passes away. Bengali actor and Bharatiya Janata Party leader Joy Banerjee passed away on Monday after a prolonged illness. He was 62 years old. His assistant told media persons that Joy Banerjee had chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Some world news. UNIS claims Bangladesh stable enough. Dhaka, 25th August. Bangladesh's chief advisor Muhammad Yunus said on Monday that the country is ready to hold polls in the first half of February next year. He stated the interim government will be replaced by elected government. Baloch women slam Pakistan at United Nations. Quetta, 25th August. The Baloch Women Forum expressed grave concerns over the increasing enforced disappearances in Balochistan and highlighted their grievances during a virtual interactive session with the United Nations Working Group on enforced disappearances. The Baloch Women Forum asserted that the families, after knocking every door in Pakistan, are now making their very best to appeal to international bodies to readdress their genuine grievances and to end the enforced disappearances across the province. 4 journalists killed in Gaza, hospital strike. Deir al-Bala, 25th August. Israeli strikes on hospital in southern Gaza killed 4 journalists Monday, including a freelancer who worked for agencies, according to health officials. Mariam Daga, 33, a visual journalist, freelanced for agency during the war. Agency said in a statement that it was shocked and saddened to learn of Daga's death, along with those of other journalists. Canadian Prime Minister announces new Ukraine military aid, Ottawa, 25th August. Visiting Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney announced in the Ukrainian capital Kyiv new military assistance for Ukraine, according to a news release issued by the Prime Minister's office. How Art of Living Healing the Wounds of War, Bangalore, 25th August. In the shadow of a brutal war where cities lie in ruins and civilians face unimaginable trauma, a revolution of compassion is coming to the rescue of people. The Art of Living, led by Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, has stepped into the heart of Ukraine's suffering with breath, healing, and hope. When Ukrainian army officers first walked into the Art of Living trauma relief sessions, the sight was devastating. The heart broke seeing them, one Art of Living teacher said. Their hands, legs, and backs were wounded. The fear of emptiness in their eyes weighed heavily on me. Yet something extraordinary began to unfold. After learning Art of Living's breathing and meditation techniques, these same officers reported feeling calm, relaxed, centered, and secure. The visible wounds of war, the emptiness, anger, and grief began to lift. So, really, meditation works. Ending here today. Stay blessed. See you again in the coming week. Good night.